For all you mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast, get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. Or raw dog it 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Can you turn me on, please, Keyzie?
Kenny, what?
He's still on fucking holiday.
Hey?
You're on holiday, Keyzie?
You hang over, Keyzie. What's going on,
Yeah,
man?
what's going
Jace,
on?
I ain't doing shit until you give me back my chocolate.
Now, listen. I've eaten your
You
chocolate.
haven't,
I
though.
told you.
You wouldn't have eaten it like that. You would have made a big fucking deal about it and showed me the wrapper and put it in your mouth and made a whole big deal out of it. I know it. You wouldn't have eaten it. There's no way. So hey, I come in with a little chocky, which I got after filming of Game of Two Halves.
Yeah.
It's like my little way to go, Keyzie. Here's a little chocky reward.
Oh, there you go, mate.
Bring it into work to have with my coffee. Jace steals it as a joke. Still hasn't given it back. I told you that was my afternoon tea pudding. I had a little bit of jerky as the main, and then that was the pudding.
Did you get your sort of McD's treats as well as you usually do?
What's that got to do with anything?
Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Jace, just give me the fucking chocolate, all right?
I will, Keyzie.
Jeez, he's got a temper on
Yeah,
him.
I know. It was funny thing is we just walked past a vending machine. You could have just bought another bar.
No, you could have bought another bar.
How are we, fellas? What's going on?
Terribly hungover, fellas.
Yes.
Terribly.
How do you feel about that?
I don't mind that I drank, but
I can
don't-
hear it in your
But I
voice.
don't like how I feel.
Yes.
What does that mean for Magic Round?
But at the moment, the idea of drinking at Magic Round is just like,
Yeah, boy. Oh,
I'd
no.
rather die.
Sure.
But that's how I feel today.
Yeah.
You
I can
know?
almost feel your hangover. I can feel
Horrible.
it.
Absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
So we're getting through this one today, fellas.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'll do some push-ups and that, Keyzie, get the energy going, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Have a Red Bull like Jace does and then have a panic attack.
And crush my
And
screen.
then twist the screen off.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but seriously, you going to give me a fucking chocolate back or what?
How's your Easter, fellas?
I don't know about you guys. I just
If you're
feel
going to
like
complain about having 4 days off, let's get
it's
into it.
fantastic
Yeah.
having 4 days off.
However-
I just find that Easter is a weird vibe. And I don't know if it's in my imagination,
Yep.
but it feels like every fucking week Easter it pisses down the whole time.
Still 4 days off, though.
I've been away so many times on Easter and it's just pissed down.
So you think that it rains because it's Easter?
Well, it's almost to me now like it's the official changing of the seasons. And I remember going to the family batch many times for Easter and booking it, and it just pissed down the whole time.
Yeah.
It pissed down the whole time this time. And, the shops are all closed. It's just a weird vibe. Don't get me wrong. I love the 4 days off. I just find it
I'm not getting that vibe from you.
I just kind of get a weird vibe from Easter. But I mean, I went to church and,
Okay,
I
we pivoted into a yarn
I prayed about it, fellas.
Yeah, did you?
And, I'm at peace with it.
Right. So you don't like Easter because your family batch, the weather's not good.
yeah.
No, but it seems every Easter, and I know that
Wish I had a family batch.
it won't possibly be the case, but it feels like every Easter it pisses
How
down.
do you feel about Anzac?
Can I ask this question actually on that front? Because we've got Anzac this weekend. Are they normally so close, these holidays?
Well, it's
feel
always
like-
the 25th. It's. I think
Does
isn't
Easter
Easter a
move around?
certain Sunday?
I think it is a certain Sunday. First Sunday of the last Sunday of the third to last Sunday of the...
Because I don't remember
I don't
Going
know.
back
going
to back.
through Easter back to back into Anzac. But anyway,
Yeah.
isn't it how good, eh?
Yeah, bit of a treat, isn't it?
It's a real treat. 3 day. Well, no, it's a
3 days
3-day
on.
week. Yeah. And I noticed when I came in and I parked today, there were a lot of empty car spaces.
Yeah.
So I'm picking a lot of people went, fuck these 3 days. Let's just carry on the good time.
Like son.
What's your vibe on people that do book in the 3 days off?
It's great.
I think it's
So
great
you
because a
should.
lot of people are like, "Oh, cheeky," and it's like, "Well, no,
How's
they're
it
just
cheeky?
they're just organised and smart."
Yeah, because you effectively get what, like 10 days off or more for
14.
14 days off for.
14, you reckon?
No, it's not 14.
No, but like, yeah, I know, no, but you get 2 weeks off. Oh, hang on.
No.
You don't.
No.
What do you get? You get.
Come on,
10
Keyzie.
days.
I feel like I need to give you a chocolate back just to spark you up again.
I knew you had fucking needed it. I know you've still got it. It's in your bag.
10 days
isn't it?
off for 3
3
days off.
Yeah, for 3 days off.
Yeah, I think that's all. That's just good.
That's pretty good.
That's good maths.
Unfortunately, I've used up all my days.
Well, you shouldn't have gone to Vietnam for a week.
That's what you get.
2 weeks.
Right at the start of the year.
I know.
Stink.
Me and Mogi are the same, though, because we're going away at the same time later in the year.
Yeah.
So we're working through.
Yeah, man.
Otherwise, Mogi would be having a sick day right now.
I don't really do the sick days. You got to come. If you're hungover, you got to come in.
Sure.
Absolutely, you do. Yeah, it's not hard yakka.
Otherwise, I'd never be here, eh, fellas?
Am I right?
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
How much chocolate did you eat?
Very little. But my daughter got just a fucking insane amount of chocolate. And I'm saying like 50 eggs.
Wow.
It's a fucking joke.
Yes.
So I'm chucking out all of those.
All of
Are
them?
you trying to tell
she
me?
can have a couple. It's like it's ludicrous.
Are you trying to tell me that Mogi,
No,
with those 50 eggs, didn't get 2 fists pumping?
and that's why I didn't, because I knew if I started,
it'd be all over.
it'll be all over.
We weirdly, sorry, I got a bit of. Was that a hazelnut
I don't
chocolate,
know.
Keyzie?
It
Because
was-
I feel like I got a few nuts in my.
See,
in
this
my
is
mouth.
why I know you didn't eat it, because you'd know what flavour it was if you ate it.
I was hokey pokey.
It was.
We weirdly didn't have any eggs.
Right.
Is it because you... So what about your daughter? Did you get her an egg? Just when you're really there.
Yes, I think my wife bought her an egg,
Right.
but just one egg.
Yeah.
So my wife
and she
keeps...
spent $80 on the girls overseas. I was like, well, fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck, man.
Every Easter, my wife's mum sends us a bag of eggs each, like a little sack of eggs. These have like a little Lindt bunny, some little caramello eggs in there, a couple of cream eggs. Didn't do it this year because she's away overseas, which is good, because every year I take that bag and I put it in the lolly container that we have, and in the lolly container is 3/4 of last year's bag of eggs.
Oh, really?
I just don't eat that much chocolate, so it's just a waste of
right.
time. Yeah.
Exactly. So why do you need the one I've got?
Fucking give me that one. You fucking
tell me,
Jace.
fellas.
I'm not going on the show today unless you give me some chocolate.
fellas, in terms of Easter eggs, what do you prefer, the hollow, the marshmallowy, or the
I
cream?
like a marshmallow. Don't
Yeah.
like a cream.
Yeah, I'm not a
Nah.
big fan of the cream
I
either.
used to like that when I was a kid, but that's for children, isn't it? A cream egg.
Yes.
It's sweet and fucking gross.
Did you do a Easter hunt
Keyzie,
with,
you love it, eh?
with little
you love
Mogi?
a cream egg. We did, mate. The Easter bunny came, and so did a hunt around the house. Found some eggs there and there because Marge Mogi was here as well. Of course.
Yes.
But her flight got pushed back by a day because the weather was so shit.
Oh wow.
And then and then we had visitors and everybody brought Frankie.
10 eggs.
Beat that out. My daughter. Fucking so many eggs. Crazy.
Yes. And then, so we didn't have any eggs.
What about hot cross buns, man?
Yes.
Did you get into the hot cross buns?
Yes, we did.
Where'd you get those from?
Just from a bakery. We
Good.
actually went into Easter, right? And we didn't have any hot cross buns. And my wife was like, there were no hot cross buns.
What did you
I was
say?
like, that's outrageous. And then
What'd she say?
this was really funny because we went,
Oh, this is going to be good. Man.
we went, hey, let's go to a market. We were going to go to the Avondale markets on the Sunday. And then we went, let's go somewhere different. And so we drove like an hour and a quarter right
Clevedon.
out south to this market out south. And it was like 3 veggie stalls
Man.
in the fucking car park. And we were like, oh, good one. So we ended up in Mission Bay and we found some Easter eggs there.
Phew.
But she also bought like 3 massive nougat bars. And I was like,
Nougat.
It's
you
been
know,
a while since I've had a nougat.
and I was like, do you really like nougat? And she said, not really.
Right.
And I was like, well, what the fuck did you buy 3 massive nougat bars?
And what was her answer when you asked her that?
She said, I don't mind them.
And then what did you say?
I said, well, okay. And then what I said was, what is nougat?
Oh, yeah.
Well, to which she replied,
Let me Google it.
And which then she read it out and she said,
And she said it's like a aerated confectionery, often made with like hazelnut and things like that. I can't recall. I'd switched off by
and then what did you say?
because I was fuming. She'd wasted money on 3 nougat bars.
You would be grumpy about that, wouldn't you?
I love those nougat bars.
But to answer your question, I prefer probably a hollow egg.
Right. You know what I prefer? Like a little square of chocolate with just
A little bit of hokey pokey.
Hokey pokey.
Give me back my fucking hokey pokey right now. I'm starving. Jason, I'm dying of hunger over
Go,
here.
there's pies out there, Keyzie.
Nah, I'm not hungover like Mogi.
Yeah.
Hey, listen to The Big Show, 4 till 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki, every weekday afternoon. It's good listening.